We are live. You guys are going to get more than you bargained for in this live stream. We are live. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope your ears are attuned to some noise. We are going to bring it. We're going to bring it on this live stream. This live stream is going to rock, at least rock to the best of my abilities. So I'm all in the mood here. Let me see. I don't know if you can see. I got like some stage lighting on the kit. Let me get out of the way. I got the stage lighting. I padded the hell out of these things. They sound pretty good. The cymbals sound a little funky, but they might it might come through the microphone here good. I'm hoping. So yeah, they are padded uh, really good. There's no ring to anything. And I also went through the room and I padded up stuff. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but over here, because I got a lot of glass counter tops and drawing board and workspaces. Um, so that's not good with sound. Let me move this seat up a little bit. There we go. And so I have them all covered with blankets and pillows and stuff. So I'm hoping, actually, there's the sound is better. It's more mellow right now. There isn't like an echo, and I think that's because of the drum. So anyways, you guys, if you haven't heard, I put up a 90K stretch goal for Black and White, and you guys helped us get there. We met that goal. We're way past it now, and I promised you guys, one, a die cut sticker, two, drum solo. So that's why we're here. I'm going to try to entertain you guys without embarrassing myself too badly. I haven't played. I thought it was over a year, but it's been longer than that because we were packing up in California for about 6 months before we moved. So we've almost been in Texas for a year. So this is the first time these have been set up in about a year and a half, actually. So I haven't played in a year and a half. So I've been kind of hit and miss, playing around on them. But I don't really have anything prepared. I'm just gonna wing it, man. I'm just gonna wing it for you guys. I hope you're entertained by it. We're gonna talk some drum talk. I got. You guys asked me last stream like who are some of my favorite drummers, and there's so many. But one that comes to mind is like Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, and the Rev Jimmy from Avenged Sevenfold, who I did have the pleasure of meeting and knowing. We When we lived in Corona, there was the Hayner family, and their little one went to school with our little one, and so we became friends. And so that's Brian Hayner, and Brian Hayner's son is Sinister Gates. So Brian Hayner Jr. And so actually, I got to. We used to go backstage and hang out with these guys, and this is the time where Brian Senior used to do a lot of guitar work on their albums and stuff like that. Yeah. And so what does it say? It says, "Thanks, Art, so much for the support. My dad needs it." And it says, "Haha." So you can see how like old these photographs are. And then I got Jimmy's right here. So Jimmy left us way too soon. R.I.P. And he's fantastic. I got to see him just kind of starting. I mean, they were doing small venues, and I remember Brian and I driving down to San Diego and going to the dressing room, and those guys were like, they were nervous, you know. I mean, they were kids, and I remember what was his name, Matt, the singer, turned to Brian. He goes, how's the makeup look? Like that, they used to put like this pancake makeup on to make them look kind of like cadavers or whatever. And so I just remember Brian just going, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. And the bass player was walking around. He had the bass on, and he was turning, and it was a small dressing room, and he was just about to smack the guitar head, the machine heads, against the wall. And I just remember Brian just kind of reaching out to the neck of the guitar and stopping it from hitting the wall. So he was like the dad. He was like the dad backstage, and he was just kind of like looking over the kids, and they were kind of looking to him for approval and stuff. It was pretty unique. It was really unique. Um, they asked if I wanted to go, because we saw the sound check and everything, if I wanted to hit the drums, and so I did. It was great. The drum tech, friend of Jimmy's, actually just volunteered to come by the house here and tune this kit up. I never called them up on it, but there's certain things like that happen in your life, and you just go, I wish I would have. But I don't like to put people out. But that would have been fantastic. I kind of learned how to tune by ear and just tutorials. So let's go to the chat here before I continue. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you guys can tell. Hell Art, Past Master Dan says, God bless you, young man. God bless you, Past Master Dan. Yo, heart. Leg kick, Hail Art, indeedy do. Hey Art, hey CG, hi CG. Praetor 7 says, what's up? Let's see what else we got. We got Shadowhawk. We got Shadowhawk backs, and yes, he does. And he's always supporting stuff I do. So thank you, Shadowhawk. You took my advice. Nice. Actually, there's a nice mellow sound right now in the room. I'm pretty confident this is going to sound. I don't know if it's going to sound good. I don't want to overstretch it, but it's going to sound better than it did yesterday. If you guys were here for the short but sweet, loud but short but loud, I think I called it, or load live stream. It was. I listened back, and there was some funkiness going on. Let's see. Art Lou, who exactly? Screw Lou. That rhymes. Nice jacket. Yeah, it's a little warm. I'm gonna take it off soon. I got my Kiss 40th anniversary shirt on. I'm ready to rock, man. I'm ready to rock. Rising up, straight up to the top. Indeedy do. Let's see what Leg Kick has to say. So what you say? Slow down, man. So what you are saying is you are in a padded room, Art. Yeah, I guess I am. Did we do that to you with the old guy jokes? I don't know. I might keep some of this padding up, because the drums are going to go in that room after this live stream. But there's a nice mellow tone to the room. I hope you guys can hear it. Wouldn't miss this for the world. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys could tweet this out too, I would appreciate it. The more people we can get in here and watch me fail miserably. Improby says, nice, in time for beating of the skins. Indeedy do. And well, I got some construction going on in the backyard, so I got this going. I've been trying to get the left hand, but it's not quite as good. So it's a little slower. I used to be. I got to have a bigger room, but throw them up, catch them, twirl them. Do both hands, and play at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, for this live stream. But I used to be able. No sound at all. What are you talking about? You guys can't hear me? You guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. No sound. Send the link to Ethan since he thinks this is such a great idea. No, he did not think this was a good idea. Oh, we can hear you. Oh, good, good. Sounds fine. Man, I'm so nervous. You guys could undermine my confidence at a heartbeat. Gene Krupa, baby. Yeah. What about John Bonham? I covered that yesterday. John is one of my faves. I like that type of drummer. Just kind of um, plays by feel. Like it's not overly technical. The fills are always perfect. Everything he does just really enhances the music. It fits into the music, so well. Shout out to the Woodlands. Indeedy do. Let's do this. Yes, Joe. Let's do this. I'm going to tease this for as long as I can. Look at that badass with the jacket. I feel like an old school like greaser from like the 50s. I feel less rockin' and more greaser like. Bring the thunder. Yes, yes, indeed. I like Clive Burr a lot. He was, I think, the original drummer. I like him in a lot of ways better than the guy that replaced him. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. I like that song. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Hey, everyone. Art looking ready to rock. Yes, Neon Todd. I think we're just about caught up. Hit that drum set. Like there is no noise bylaws. Yeah, yeah. This is a great way to welcome everybody to the neighborhood. George Lucas lives. How dare you? How dare you, Gabe? George Lucas is not as cool as I am. Juggling and drumming. Yeah, I used to be a fairly good juggler. I had a friend that worked at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair, and he showed me all the tricks. Yeah, so yeah, we're caught up loud and clear. Cool. Moby Dick. Yes. Dun 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 bucket 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 boom ba ba dun 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 ba dun 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 and then he goes into the drum solo. All right. Let me give some context to the 90K. Show you guys the black and white stuff, and then I'm gonna show you a couple drum solos, and then I'm going to pound those bad boys. I also want to show off a page of artwork. Very proud of this thing, and I just want to show you in case there's some people that didn't watch last or yesterday's stream. Yeah, I showed off a page of black and white, so I'm going to do that again. And so yeah, this is the reason for the season. This is Black and White Volume 2, Man versus Machine. In a world where law and order is often blurred to gray, justice can only be ... Black and White. 90,440. You guys are the best. 1,110 backers. Amazing, just amazing. And it's all you guys. It's all you guys. They're back and badder than ever. So this is the epic conclusion to the origin saga. So this will wrap up the two-part story that basically covers the origin of these two crazy kids, Black and White. Black, Reed Blackett, aka Black, Whitney Sung, aka White. So yeah, this is quite an endeavor, you guys. This is 64 pages plus a 4-page epilogue. So we have the Kenneth Rocafort variant, we have the Joe Bennett variant, and we have the High Octane Adventure, 22 pages of an animated style done by Pedro Ang, written by Von Klaus, the amazing Von Klaus. Monster MD fame. I'm sorry, I was distracted for a minute. Yeah, Monster MD fame. And here is the second printing of Volume 1. So if you missed out on the original campaign, here is a chance to get that original story. And then we have the variant. So I only have the one on right. This is the Capullo variant, and it's only available in the Black and White Jam. And all these books, with the exception of the Capullo, are you can get this as add-ons. This is the only black and white art available on the campaign at this point. These are the $40 layouts, and you can get those as add-ons or in its own tier. So these are pretty cool. And head sketches, I think only a few left in add-ons. So here we go. This is these are all the stretch goals you guys have unlocked. A bunch of great stuff. The link is in the description if you want to spend more time on the page. But 90K unlocked, you guys. We did it. And this comes with the die cut sticker. So you guys will get that. And, you know, hold your hats and your eardrums. I will perform a drum solo on my YouTube channel. So that's what this is all about. So that's what got us here. So this big milestone, the 90K, this monumental occasion, has come from your belief in me and this project, and I thank you so damn very much for that. Bill Ward is sick as F. Yes, he is. Art, can you draw an alligator? I don't even want to think about alligators, to be honest. I hate those things. They scare the crap out of me. And snakes scare the crap out of me. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna play a little bit of drum stuff here for you. I hope I don't get popped. But this is Mike Portnoy. There's a lot of good drum solos. This isn't one of the better ones, but I just kind of grabbed this really quick before the show. He's got a double kick pedal, so he doesn't have a double bass. Badass. The Rhythm King. There's the pocket. It's fun stuff, man. Great stuff. Let me cut to the end here where he's just ripping it up. That's not ripping it up. It's got double hi-hat combos, so I can double bass on the other side there. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get you guys in the mood. Get you guys in the mood with a little Mike Portnoy. So he's the drummer of Dream Theater. Very, very good. I like Dream Theater. I think the singer's a little pitchy dog. The range is a little too high. His voice is a little too pretty for me. But the band is, as you guys say, sick as F. So here is, and this is not great audio, but I thought it was neat. It's a little behind the scenes ish. And this is Jimmy, AKA the Rev. And so, like I said, the sound's a little, but it's not me. It's actually just the recording itself. When I first heard him do that, I lost my shit. Look at the bell on that ride. So I think this is in the studio. It's probably a rehearsal. He might be recording this. So good, so good. I'm getting lost in it. I love when he comes back into the beat, the main beat. Here we go. God, so cool. So good. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, you guys, if you're ready. Oh yeah, yeah. The new drummer's good too. The new drummer for Dream Theater. His solos are epic. I almost grabbed one of those. Gingerella. Hey, how are you? That's cool. I like the name. Jimmy was a beast, R.I.P. Yeah, I miss that guy. I miss listening to that guy drum. And you know what? He was musical too. Like he wasn't just a drummer, man. That guy could write. He could sing. He did a lot of the screams and stuff like that. Just really, really good. And I remember seeing him. Like I said, like I kind of followed. I remember Brian actually. They had the demo to Beast and the Harlot. And he goes, this is my son's band. Like he said, this is my son's band, right? So I had never heard of Avenged Sevenfold. So he goes, I got to play this for you. And so he set up a studio eventually, Brian did, but he didn't have it set up at the time. So the best player he had was in his truck. So it was like two kids going out having a beer and listening to music in a car, right? Like when you were a kid. And he put that disc in, and holy shit, man, that Beast and the Harlot album just blew my mind, and just so damn good. And you hear stuff like that. A friend goes, yeah, well, my kid's an artist. He draws comic books, or my kid's a guitar player. Stuff. And then you hear them, and they're like, yeah, whatever. They're okay. And then when I heard this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is legit. This is the real deal, man. These guys are good. So yeah, that was really cool. Very inspiring. Art is Kiss Army. Hell yeah. And thank you, Randy, for all the super chats last night. That was very, very cool. Very generous. I do appreciate it. What is this? Mythic Rare. I saw Avenged Sevenfold live once in Finland. They opened for Iron Maiden. Oh my gosh, that'd be a great double bill. All right. Well, I guess here we go. Okay. So you know what? I think I took off. I gotta show off this jacket here. I was getting a little warm, so I'm gonna put it back on. Get rocking, get my rocking garb. So hopefully the sound will be better than yesterday. Let me turn the camera more on the drums. There we go. And I'll move my chair out of the way. Move this out of the way. Let me see. What does that look like? It looks pretty good. Yeah, I still have this thing in the way, but it's real close. And it's just how it has to be. All right. Well, here we go. I got my backup sticks here in case I drop one. So get the jacket off. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Which ones do I want? Do I want these ones, or you know what? I like the feel of these sticks here. Oh, the drumsticks rattle. We don't want that. Okay. No rattle. I worked so hard to get the sound good. there. It's got a little funky O-ring. Where's my tape? I don't have it. My hi-hat just fell over. I gotta tighten this sucker. Oh, too much pounding. There we go. Tighten this thing up. All right. Double bass stuff again. Less cymbals. Oh, I think that's it. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Holy shit balls. Man, that's more energy than I put out in a while. In a long while. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I tried to double kick the hell out of it, and my hi-hats broke free. They broke loose, man. I would have kept going. I got this whole double bass kind of it's like, it's not a solo per se. None of this is really a solo. It's just kind of just pounding stuff randomly. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, that was fun. That was good, man. I am so glad that I have a little bit of a crowd here. A crowd. You guys are yelling Freebird. What the hell? Freebird! Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is great. Oh shit. So freaking excited. You know what? It felt like it. Talked to my wife, man. I was like, "Where are the stage lights? I got to get the stage lights up. I got to do this. I got to do that." I hope it sounded good, you guys, because like I said, I have stuff all over the place to absorb the sound. I padded the hell out of everything. You can see the bass drum's got big old pillows in it. So I hope it sounded good. Randy, rock on. Beat those toms. Hells yes. All right. Let's go. I'm going back in time. City of Evil was a great album. Was it called? Yeah, it was called City of Evil, right? Beast and a Harlot was just one of the songs. Unique for the time. Yeah, hell yeah. You could hear all Avenge's influences, but it was really cool the way they brought them all together. Hail the King, yeah, that was later with a different drummer. That was like they kind of were going through this whole Metallica thing at the time. Kevin, how are you, man? Yes. Let's go, Idaho. Woohoo! I got the dog. The dog came up. He likes any kind of crazy energy. This dog is attracted to it. Leave my sticks alone. Mike TV Dub. That's a badass kit. Art thinks he's no pert or something. No, I don't. Another RIP. Holy crap, man. A lot of great drummers not with us anymore. Old man drumming. Old man drumming. I think this is a reply to the sound. Good. I'm glad. Let's see what else we got. Art got those drums and the pillows, or the pillows and the drum kit and the kick drums. Yes. When with the rest of his old man, if he rests his old man feet on them, how dare you, man? Is he? Oh, Dana Carvey from like Wayne's World. I like to play. Did you see that? My dog just pulled down one of the pads I have over there. How dare he? Holy Art can actually play. I talked it up for long enough. I had to back my bullshit. I only really, I can't even say rehearsed or practiced. I didn't really rehearse or practice anything. I kind of just set him up. I played a little bit and then jumped into it. I think if I really put some energy back into it, I could get all my chops back. That would be great, but there's just not enough time in the day. I used to, before we moved and before crowdfunding and all that, I think I heard my drumsticks. Look at, he's got my stick. Give me that. Arrow, come here. Arrow, come here. Oh, he's not going to bring me my drumstick. There you are. There you are. Good boy. I used to play about a half hour a day. You know, I would just go in the drum room, as we called it, and I would just play. The Buddy Rich of comics. I like that. The real Steve. What are you doing, Pooch? Why can't I find an emoji of holding my flaming lighter in the air? Rock! How people hold their lighters. Not lighters, I'm sorry, their cell phones. Art brings the noise. Be sure to like and share. Yes, please. Yes, please. The more eyes we can get on this embarrassment, the better. Brr, I like that. I like that a lot. Mad Ruth. Thank you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, Eric, that's perfect, man. Eric shreds on guitar. He played, we actually kind of bullied him to play guitar. I think it was Eric playing guitar one night. It's pretty good. There's a oh, do you hear that? That was my drumstick. That drumstick's gonna get chomped up. Move over, John Dolamayan. Who's that? I'm gonna write this down. Is that I think I know who that is. I'm gonna write this down and look him up. I'm always looking for new stuff to listen to. Thank you, John. I think, man, if I got in a band or just started, if there was a reason, I could sharpen up. I think I could sharpen up pretty good, at least good enough to play a song or two. Let me see. Oh, thank you, man. I'm happy to see an old soul get back into back on the Skins. Yes. Sheila E, eat your heart out. I should have wore a wig. I could have been in my stiletto heels. Been like Sheila E. All Art is missing is a gong. Oh, I've always wanted a gong. That would have been cool. Yes, trash that hi-hat. Yeah, it wouldn't be like rock and roll unless something fell apart, right? He's got that Saint Anger snare going on. Yeah, actually, the snare, the way I do that is I think they call it the strainer, that little web thing that's on the bottom. I don't engage it. I just leave it hanging there. But what I do, because it leaves a funky sound. Are you getting into my lighting? What are you doing? Is I'll put a pad between the lower drum head and that strainer, and I think it sounds really tough. I think it sounds really badass. It sounds less like a marching snare, and this is a deep snare too. It's a big snare, so it's got a pretty deep sound. Oh, the dog is getting crazy here. JP says, love the real double bass, not the cheater beaters. Yeah, I have some of the cheater beaters, so if I want to set up a smaller kit, I can. What are you doing? What do you want? What do you want? What are you doing? I'm sure your Texas neighbors appreciate the drumming. Yeah, double kick the hell out of it. Yeah. I never liked Yamaha snares. Yeah, I think that's probably why I tweaked it up a little bit. I have a Ludwig metal snare in the other room, and it sounds pretty good too. I think I have 3 different snares. What are you doing? What are you doing? Man, heavy breathing over here. That snare could be good for early 90s garage death metal band. I'm glad you guys like that snare. It was kind of a happy accident, the sound. That's Lars' snare from St. Anger. I'm going to smack your throat so you stop biting me. Only blast beats can save that snare. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I like Gretsch. Gretsch is cool. The one kit I don't really like is I don't like Tama. I have Tama pedals I use sometimes, but I don't really like Tama kits. If I could do it, if I could buy a kit right now, I'd probably get DW. I'd get a DW kit. What are you doing? I saw there it is. I got to get this before it goes away. What are you doing? Joe, thank you so much for $5. Wow, you just whacked your head on the table here. All right, that was awesome. Go buy yourself an iced coffee and cool down, rocker. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate the super chat. That was great. Oh, shoot, Randy as well. Randy, thank you so much, Randy Howell, for $5. Put those neighborhood garage bands to shame. Yes. Okay. Stop biting. It's getting crazy. Stop it. Go away. Go away. You're being a pain. Go away. Bring the noise. Arrow's he chews those suckers up, man. I thought, okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, that dude is so good. I gotta hold on. I gotta see what he's getting into. I hear something I don't like. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't bite the cord. Don't be biting the cord. Get away from there. Yeah, crazy dog. And get away from me too. Yeah, that guy is really, really good. I kind of channel some of it. I have a little bit of like that. Yeah, that rhythmic, like that tribal stuff is so freaking cool. Yeah, sometimes when I'm really mellow, which I'm not right now, I can get into that groove, that Tool groove. Why is Malin up so early? He's up so early so he could hear me pound my drums, hit my drums. Errol wants to learn how to play. I'd teach him. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he just grabbed the other stick. Now he's running off with it. We're double teaming the dog, getting that stick. Yeah, that the dog gets any kind of like energy. Uh, if you're not completely mellow around that dog, he'll get crazy. He'll get nuts. Been loading books up for the burning. Oh, that's right. All the extra graveyard shift books are being burned. When are you going to do that? Are you doing it tonight? Art, you should do music stream with EVS play piano and Del Keown play the bass guitar. I think John Malin plays bass too. What I would like to do is for the CG Con, the fan con, I would like to just do a couple tunes. I think that would be badass. Just do a couple songs. I know I could learn 5 or 6 songs. And so like the band, or we could actually take a poll and see what you guys want us to learn. And we could put a little CG band together and play at the show. The only thing, if it's in Florida or wherever, it's hard to get equipment. So I can't really travel with my drums. So I'd have to probably rent a drum kit. We'd probably have to rent all the equipment actually. DW grits are good too. Grits are really good sounding. I went completely electric 10 years ago. Now I don't play at all. Yeah, electric is it kind of teases me every once in a while because you can control the volume, so you can still play and you don't wake up the neighbors. But it just doesn't feel right to me. I've played electronic drums. I just don't care for them, especially the cymbals. The cymbals are ridiculous. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Art. That was a real treat. I'm glad. I am so freaking glad. This was fun to do. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for getting us to that 90K stretch goal. And thanks for letting me do this because once again, everything, all the comic book work I do, even this like live stream, it's all because of you. You give me an excuse to break out the drums, set them up, and embarrass me myself in front of you guys, I should say. Yeah, I'm in jam session for all the fans. I'll bring some gear. Oh shit, yeah, Steve. Hells yeah. Well, I'm going to share a little bit of black and white in case you guys didn't see any of my live streams yesterday. This is a page from a scene I'm working on right now. I'm going to pencil scenes, and then I was going to just pencil the entire issue and then ink the entire issue. Try to bring some kind of order to the chaos. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pencil and ink kind of at the same time. So a lot of this, like the background, actually all the background on this pretty much was all done with ink. It was never penciled. So there was indication with the layout, but I just took it on a light box and I just inked all the background, all these rocks and stuff with a marker from the light box. And then I did pencil a lot of the figure stuff, but some of the detail wasn't penciled, and I just inked that in as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some progress. This is not a spoiler. I've already showed this layout before, so you guys have seen the layout. So here's the finished pencils and inks. And this is Whitney. This is a frazzled Whitney Sung, aka White. She's looking for something. She is searching. Yeah, so this is me not working tradition. Well, it's traditional in the sense that it's paper and pencil, but I'm not using a crow quill. or a brush. This is all marker. So this is all microns. I think it came out pretty good. I think if I didn't have all the years working as an inker with those tools, I wouldn't be able to do this. But it came pretty natural and it was pretty fast for me. Fast for me, not fast by comic book standards or professional standards. But I can't really hold a pen the way I used to be able to. I damaged my hand about 6, 8 months ago, and so I get those cortisone shots in my thumbs, and it kind of hurts when I hold a traditional crow quill. But when I hold a pencil or a pen, because that the microns work they're basically a pencil. I can hold it for a longer period of time and it doesn't hurt. So I think that's the way I'm going to work moving forward. I just feel the need to tell you guys because I make such a big deal about using like crow quill and brush and things like that. So I think moving forward, I'm going to be using the microns and things like that. So I think it looks pretty good. I think if you looked at this, you wouldn't really be able to tell this from some of the more crow quill work that I've done in the past. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Moving forward, I like all the texture stuff. I think it came out really cool. Let me go over here. So I can't blow it up too much because then you can see some of the markers. They're not as crisp as if you used a crow quill. So they kind of absorb in the board, so they expand a little bit. So they're a little fuzzy, but you have to blow it up really big to see that. So yeah, so this is the scene I'm working on right now. As soon as I have lunch after this stream and have lunch with my wife, I am going to get back into pencil mode. And so this is something Arctic or Eric, I always call him Arctic, Eric Huffles and myself are putting together. So these are Kishi, I think is how you say it. They're like the muscle figures. So we're going to put some of these together, a black and white version, and we're going to have these available for you guys. So he's putting this together right now for me, and yeah, we're going to do a tier, and we'll have black and white little mini figures. I think it'll be cool. I believe they're going to be about like 3 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches tall. But this is coming along really good. I gave him a couple notes, and he's putting those down now in the sculpt. And he's working actual size. So this is the actual size of the figure. I find that really amazing that you can sculpt something that's detailed as small as it is. So yeah, so just because black and white is in demand, it doesn't mean that we're not going to have new stuff happening, new tiers coming along, and all kinds of fun stuff for you guys. Because we still got to get to that 100K stretch goal. Or yeah, well, one, I need to create the stretch goal, and then we need to get to that 100K because that's a big CG celebration around here. The Six Figures young lady. So looking forward to that. Let's see. I'll catch up. Don't let Ethan sing. I think he's a brilliant singer. How dare you? Everyone's a critic. Let's see. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Yeah, as well, these Zildjian cymbals are older than this drum kit. This drum kit, I had it. My wife bought it for me, actually. She took me to, I think it's in California. It's Drum Tech Warehouse or something like that. It's where like a lot of the professionals get their drum kits. And so she brought me there. I got to pick this one out. They set it up, you get to play it. But I had all the cymbals except for the China types, the two ones in the front that look like reverse cymbals. Those things are badass. I love those accents. Um, but I've had those drums or those cymbals, the Zildjian cymbals, like my hi-hat, my ride, my big crash, and the small crash that I use. I've had those since I was maybe 15 years old, 15, 16. Yeah, I worked my ass off to buy those things. They're really, really good. And from what I hear, they're the genuine Turkish cymbals. Like I think now they're not made in Turkey or anything like that. And they kind of they're done cheaper. These are like the real deal, and they sound so good. I think if I polished them up, they would look amazing too. I might do that and take a cool picture of it and put it up for you guys. But yeah, over 50 years old, those are the good ones. I think drum aficionados really are looking for those as well. Uh, mm, 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 mm. How did you hurt your hand? Skateboarding accident? No, I overtaxed it doing, of all things, yard work. So we had a freeze. So I had two pretty good sized trees in the backyard, and so I took those down. I didn't have a chainsaw. I took them down with that axe and clippers. And so it did a number on, like I'm rubbing my thumbs right now. I did a number on my hands. And then on top of that, I pulled the roots out as well. So I pulled the stumps out. And then not only did I take the two stumps out of there, but I had two more stumps. These are big trees too, in the front there. And I took those out. So I dug them out and then I chopped them out with an axe. I actually broke the axe. It was a brand new axe. I just bought it. I broke the handle on it. That's how much force it took to get those suckers out. So I did a number on my hands. They're getting better, but the thumb, especially this one, is still really stiff. But I have full mobility of it. It just hurts. It hurts a lot. An axe at your fist. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping us get to that 90K stretch goal. We're going to do more fun stuff like this moving forward on the Black and White Man versus Machine 2 campaign. Once again, we are like 90,440, something like that. Crazy, just absolutely crazy. And once again, it's all because of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks to everybody for the generosity with the super chats. I do appreciate it. It's it might seem like a small thing, but it's a big thing because it's not so much the money. It's just that that you're willing to kind of throw some money at this venture, just to show me that you do appreciate it. And right back at you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to grab some lunch with my wife and I'm going to get back to work. And Professionals tonight on Billy Tucci's channel. This is going to be a good one. We're going to talk about Christmas movies. I have a few of my favorites that I'm going to share. And if you guys don't know, we have we call it the Professionals Spilling the Ink. And so it's six of us CGers. It's of course it's Billy Tucci, it's Graham Nolan, it's Andy Smith, it's Aaron Lepresti, it's Dan Fraga, myself. Did I miss somebody? Okay, I got Andy Smith, Aaron, me. That's the three A's. That's okay. We got Billy, we got Dan, and we got Graham Nolan. Okay, that's six. Yeah. And so what we do is we share them on each one of our channels. So, 1 week, like Billy will host it. The next week, Graham will host it. The next week, I'll host it. So it's kind of like what the Jack Show does. So each one of us get to host a show. And each one of us, when we host, we kind of bring a different flavor to it as well. Because whoever's hosting it gets to pick the subject or gets to pick the tone of what the show is going to be. And so we just have a blast. The only one I really knew before we did this was I knew Billy, I met Billy, and I met Aaron Lepresti, but I'd never met Graham before. Andy Smith I worked with, but I had never met him face to face. And then and Dan Frega, of course. Yeah, I knew Dan. So I guess I knew three of the guys. So when we got together, it all started on Billy. Billy had some live stream, and we all just went on there, hung out, had a great time. So I suggested, like, we should just do this on a regular basis. And God, we're like months into this now, and we have a great time. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. So that's going to be on Billy Tucci's channel. I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I do believe, and we all promote it and everything. So just keep watch on Twitter. I'm sure there'll be some kind of promotion for it. So let's see this. Going to do rim shots for the professionals for every joke, but yeah, exactly. All right, you guys. Thanks again. Enjoy your day. I'll see you later tonight on Billy Tucci's channel. Take care. Be good to each other, and I'll see you soon.